Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 3rd, 2024. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. Leo, we have intuition and manifestation and letting go. I think you see a future for you that is everything you ever hoped that it could be, but you must let go of something that's been holding you back. Leos are so loyal, right? And it looks like you're holding on to something that maybe you were loyal to that will never change, never get better, never grow up. The person either will never grow up or will like be a permanent, like having a permanent toddler around you or something. Some of you may have this energy going on with you, and you realize you see your future being like, I have to just be logical about this. Like, what am I waiting for in a sense? But something here about you see something beautiful coming towards you once you kind of like you really let go, right? There's something, and whatever this is that you're letting go of, it's almost like for some of you this could be a home. That things will get better in some way, not the home getting better, right? It's not the letting go of that. It's more so of like hoping. Leo's like facing your whatever issues you're having, right? Yeah, there's something about being like you see so much coming towards you. Intuition and manifestation. Let's just go through it. Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, right? And this is talking about like whatever it was that you had to really put your nose to the grindstone. Because the Queen of Swords, she doesn't play games. She is very logical. This is a very logical individual. They're showing that you spiritually, like you have um, you see things for what they are. You're very clear about things, but they're seeing that you're waiting for something. There's something about your whatever you've manifested through whatever you've gone through. It's on its way here. It's coming. You see it in the future. You know it's coming. You know it will be here, right? And there's a lot of like there's so much energy of like needing to do certain things before it gets here, and you know this. You have to set things up or get something together. You need to let go of Ace of Wands and the star. This is like hoping or wishing on a star that you'll get a reset button on your situation. um like if only there's a reset kind of vibe with the letting go. um mm, mm, mm. You've got a lot in front of you, but Spirit is asking you to prioritize whatever it is. Like, get things prepared for whatever this new beginning is. You're getting a new beginning, but it's just definitely not going to be just the reset. Like, it's coming, but there's a lot you've got to prepare for before it gets here. There's something about you being successful, but also that you got to cut out like I'm always the one to do this, I'm always the one to do that or something. You got to cut that out and just do what needs to be done before something comes towards you. Not in a negative way, but it's whatever this is, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't see it being bad. Happy success with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. There's something here about you telling yourself that it's hard to be happy. It's like it's hard for me. Like you might be in this space of saying it's so hard for me. um, a lot of you may be thinking about this is strange, right? And I'm not seeing the past, not necessarily, but I'm seeing a wounding, and someone was wounded, betrayed, to a point where now you feel like you can't recognize good when it's coming to you. So there's a vibe of saying, you know, I don't know, maybe like worried, even though it's coming towards you. So it's like you've manifested something, you put something out there, you got smart, right? You became confident in your intelligence, you became confident in your freedom to be like the intelligence breeds growth, and with growth, no matter what, and all things, I don't care how old you are, you do in many things. We start off as an apprentice first. I mean, period, point blank. No matter how old you are, if you know what I mean, you could be 50 and you're like, well, I'm going to college. You don't automatically get a doctorate because you're 50. You still got to start off as an apprentice. You know what I mean? And so there's something about this happening with you where you may be ignoring certain things or not paying attention to certain things as well. They're showing that too. Like, um, I'm not, you may, in this space, you may psych yourself out of preparing for this thing to come because you're saying, I don't know if it's, I mean, if it's going to come, maybe it will because of what you've dealt with before. It seems like there's some betrayal or some deception or something that's got you going, I don't know. I mean, maybe knowing, and you can see that it's coming. It's logical that it's coming because you did the work. You did what you needed to do. Like, of course it's coming because I signed all the documents. Like, I don't, you know. Hidden motivations is Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Underneath it all, what's your intention, what's driving you, and what you may not be sharing with everyone else is feeling like you're not good enough for something. Like, I don't, like, whatever happened to you, Leo, and I'm saying this with all the love in my spirit, like, no matter what happened to you in any point of your life, um, you can't come from this space of the Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords is a hidden motivation is like you there's a lot of games that were played. I'm talking to a Leo who was played with mind, like mind screwed. As someone who was neglected, maybe put out in the cold by a person, or you feel like they played so many games, they took advantage of you. You know, you may have felt like there was always a deception, but you may have been openly trusting at certain points or at this point, right? Certain openly trusting, and then boom, you find out, wow, and it made you feel like you're not good enough. I feel like it's difficult for you to trust that although you feel like you did the work before, you still got the the short end of the stick. And now you're going, okay, I know I did everything I was supposed to do, but I still am not even trusting that what I manifested is manifested. Like I don't see it. I mean, is that real, right? And so I feel that you are coming from a place of the indecision, right? Is coming from a place of like, am I really worth something good coming in? Not that Leos feel that way. That's crazy, but there's a mindset of saying, when I was, before a Leo, or that, you become deceived by someone, you feel, like worthy of it, and you feel this other person or the other entity or whatever it is worth it too because you're investing your energy into it. That makes it worth it. So it's like you could see that if I wouldn't even put in the work, I wouldn't give you my all if you weren't worth it. But somehow along the way, because of maybe a deception here, someone has made it where it's like, wow, I wasn't worth that. Um, and I'm seeing that with the worth energy. So I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know who, this could resonate with like one Leo because this feels super, super, super specific. Um, but the happy success as well is that you can psych yourself out. They're almost saying like psych yourself out, right? Psych yourself out and tell yourself that it's coming. Stop stressing. They don't want you to worry. You're manifesting more of what you're worrying about, and they're saying that it's like there's no magic reset button or anything here. It's just that whatever the work that you put in, it's like as if you have to reset your whatever it is, then you're taking away from all that you've learned, all that you are right now. You can't start over, so that's a duh, right? But you could start over as in like with the knowledge you have now. That like they're speaking about starting over like, oh, if I can go back to 2000, I would. And they're like, you can't go back to 2000, but you can reset 2024. June 3rd is going to be the new day. This is going to be your new year. Like, let's just start that. You start from here, kind of thing. But they're saying that you need to prepare or something. Free yourself. Um, really have that passion of like, what I want is coming. I don't know how else to put it, and I know how I sound. As I'm listening to this, like, well, duh, but the way that they're showing is like you really want this. There's an intensity in someone's eyes about this is what I want. I know it's mine and it's coming, right? If it was that simple, Spirit, but apparently it's simple, Leo. If that simple to them, like they're saying, like that's all you need to have. But Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or Gemini, Libra. So if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.